and rebound nicely.
The big thing will be to look at the face-off X. No Jack Cascadin against Denver. It was Marc Psyllos who took the majority of the face-offs, and it will be Psyllos to take on the great Hobart face-off man in Adam Shea. Let's get going here at Chokoff Field. And immediately a face-off violation will give the ball right to the Statesman. We'll see Hobart first cat block on the ball. Gil Martin, part of that great freshman class that Coach Busek brought in his third year with the Big Red.
I believe that's his second goal of the year.
Third point for Gil Martin, 2 goals and an assist on the year. The talented freshman out of Syracuse, New York. Shea and Psyllos will do battle once again, but it is Shea who wins this battle. Last year, with Cascadin taking the majority of the faceoffs, Shea only won 15 of 13 as turnover will give it right.
Long Island showing his skill right there. Cornell with a 2-0 lead.
And early on, this Cornell offense showing the explosive firepower that it's possessed in each of its first 2 games, although a second straight face-off violation. Give the ball back to Hobart. That's already 2 violations on Psyllos and the Big Red face-off unit, so they'll have to be careful for the rest of the half. Face-off wins. Again, Shea pay off.
And we're going to have Angelo take this face-off.
We see this platoon continue the entire year. If Cascadin can't continue to go the rest of the year, already second straight game, we're expecting Cascadin to
upfield from behind. You got to make sure that you have real good balance and get low. Once they get you to stand up, you don't have the balance to push them out, and that was a perfect example with Wertheim sliding underneath him.
Petrakis trying to battle for this ball. It'll instead go back towards the Cornell defense, and eventually picked up by the Big Red.
Jason Singer with a nice ground ball for the Big Red.
Coming away from practically the other side of the
off for the Big Red against Shea.
So even assignments for Petrakis and Psyllos early on at the face-off dot. 3 apiece, and this one sneaks out and is a win for Cornell right into the stick of Gil Martin. Gil Martin, though, gets his stick checked out from behind. Staub on the wings, eventually keeps the ball alive and eventually gets it over to Kirst.
Out there for as long as they can if they keep winning.
2 straight wins for Petrakis. Nearly a third. He's battling against Mike Valent right now on the face-off dot. And the ground ball was initially picked up there by Singer, but a procedure violation will go against the Big Red and give the ball to Hobart.
Yeah, Singer lost his stick and he continued to play, and he can't play without a cross. So it's a violation.
The first quarter. This is the Big Red offense we're kind of used to seeing, the explosiveness of a Cornell offense that's averaging 16.5 goals per game. And now as Cornell settles into this game, they're winning faceoffs as well. Shot on cage to end the quarter. Finds his way into Wilson's.
Hobart won first three faceoffs, but Cornell has since then won 4 out of the last 5.
Adam Shea against Angelo Petrakis. And Petrakis shoots this one all the way back. And eventually it will go out of play and give the ball to the Statesman.
And a good play by D'Angelis to box out Jason Singer so Cornell could not get to the ball. Comes 55 seconds here into the second quarter.
Well, Michael, that's Steve, obviously one of many players on this team who have played at Cornell. And he's probably very proud that his son is following in his steps at his alma mater. Hobart will get this face-off win. 6-10 the face-offs win. That was Mike Valent who took the face-off. But eventually the ride from Cornell, creating this unsettled situation on the far side, and eventually it's Jack Follows who picks up the ground ball.
And again, Cornell
for Chris Patterson. One of many freshmen on this Hobart team that's getting a good run early on for the Statesman and for Greg Raymond. And a violation against Petrakis. That's the third one of the half. There was already 2 called on Psyllos fairly early on in the first quarter. And so this get up here makes it tough for Wilson to pick that ball up.
I think we have Psyllos facing off for the Big Red against Shea. So this is the first time we've seen Psyllos since early in the game.
And Psyllos lost his stick, eventually giving the ball back to Shea. And that violation will give it to Hobart.
It's not a face-off violation, so there's no penalty.
Already 3 face-off violations. Has had some 7 shots on goal of 5 saves from Wyatt Nuss has really denied the Statesmen from making an impact on this game.
Exactly, and Cornell finally wins a faceoff here in the second quarter. Marc Psyllos with the successful faceoff draw. So Cornell now has won 5 of 14 faceoffs.
All 4 faceoffs prior in this second quarter had gone the way of the Statesmen. And this time it is the big...
You know what? If it's not there, don't force it. We'll just keep moving it. We'll keep getting our rotations. And a lot of times you'll score after the man-up is over.
Maybe a small breakout game for Hugh Keller under to Martin watch list. 2 bouncers past Johannan Wilson's cage today.
Nice face-off win here by Marc Psyllos. Cornell will sub with
has kind of been struggling defensively against this absolutely crisp Cornell defense. Cornell will start this period with a man up after taking a penalty into the second half. This is a key face-off for Cornell just to get some time on the man up, but this unsettled situation is still on the ground, and eventually Brendan Staub looks like he's going to be the one who picks up the ball. It went out of bounds, and eventually no calls from either of the referees, and it is going to be Hobart ball.
You got a
Martin Award watch list this season.
Yeah, and he's just a big boy. The first game against Lehigh, he tried to run over people, which he was bound to do because he's a big boy. But he's getting his hands free, getting open, and he can shoot. And the result is today he's got 3 goals.
I mean, when you're 6'3", 220, you earn the right to run over people.
And Angelo Petrakis winning the faceoff.
So essentially that's 2.
A pure hat trick because he scored the last 3 goals. He scored goals number 10, 11, and 12 for Big Red.
Personal run for Kelleher has put the Big Red up by 10. An excellent showing for them. As Shea lost where the ball is, it's right over to Psyllos. Psyllos wants to go for goal. He will get it. Marc Psyllos on the score sheet. Oh, but no, they will get the ball. They will call off the goal. That was almost the first goal of the career for Marc Psyllos. It might have been a crease violation or some sort of procedure violation.
15-2 lead with 11:32 to go here in the third quarter.
Faceoff will go the way of Adam Shea. Hobart just trying to get back onto the score sheet. 13 goals for Cornell. 7. That's an interesting story to pick up on here on the defensive end. It hasn't mattered too much with only 3 goals to the side of Hobart. Number 88 in white, Matt Dooley, making his first start of the season after Brendan Staub was the 3rd starting close defender alongside Jack Falls and Jason Singer.
Well, that's part of the story here. You know, Gavin Adams
is 10th assist of the year. Shows how much a healthy number 1 in white means to this Cornell team.
Look, it makes a huge difference. And Mikey Long and C.J. Kirst played together at Del Barton, and they're 1-2 all-time in scoring at Del Barton, which is a tremendous high school lacrosse program.
Mike Valent wants to go all the way. He doesn't quite do so. The backup Fogo for Hobart can't quite get a juice goal for the Statesmen.
Good job by Brendan Staub staying with him, not allowing him to get.
Welcome back to Showcoff Field. Cornell absolutely dominating here in Ithaca, 15-3 over Hobart. As Mike Valent and Angelo Petrakis will do battle. Eventually, faceoff is won by Cornell as the ball is picked up by Luke Gilmartin.
Gilmartin has been tremendously noticeable today.
It's up his 3rd goal of the career. As the long goal from Richmond, Virginia finds himself on the score sheet.
And again, C.J. Kirst showing unselfish. He saw Walker Wallace was open. C.J. could have possibly taken a shot, but made the right pass, made the great play, and Cornell now with a 16-3 lead.
Marc Psyllos showing off a little bit of the wrestling that he grew up with.
We're going to get a push here on Marc Psyllos. It should be a 30-second technical, which will be
Jack Viola, who has come in to replace Johannan Wilson. We've seen this a couple of times from Hobart already. Wilson hasn't played more than 30 minutes this year, as a violation will give the ball to the Statesmen.
And again, Psyllos gets called for a push, so not a foul. There's no possession, but Hobart will get them. Again, you let them build a picket fence, but if you keep scoring in bunches, you're going to win the game.
And also, you get some face-offs wins from Angelo Petrakis, who who looked for a pass out wide, but pass went wayward and will go towards the way of Hobart.
Danny Cadigan had a wide open shot. He had his hands.
But high Canadian programs getting more and more attention with the amount of talent that they're bringing to college lacrosse as well, like the Hill Academy as well, producing players like Willem Firth for Cornell.
Right, well, the Hill Academy is Brody Merrill's baby. Brody, outstanding long stick defenseman from Canada, played for Team Canada for many.
For the Cornell Big Red over the Hobart Statesmen, Coach Busek's going to take this fourth quarter and get some of the backups in and some of the new guys in to try and get them some game time against a decent Division I opponent. And one of those big changes, the entire new attack coming out for Cornell, and also Matt Tully will make his debut in goal for the Big Red. One of the highest rated prospects in college lacrosse coming out. And so number 55 will get his first taste of action.
I believe we've got Marc Psyllos once again taking the face-off for Cornell. Oh no, I'm stand corrected. Taking the face-off with Sam Ricci from Victor, New York.
And Ricci will take the face-off and eventually will be won by Cornell as Kyle Smith escapes the scrum. Handed it off to Piatelli, who thought about going for another shot.
And Sam Ricci comes from Victor, New York, the home of T.D. Erlin, who is possibly, and now Cornell again will substitute freely, and we're going to see some different combinations. Aiden Blake on the wing here, as I believe it's Sam Ricci again taking the face-off, and yes it is.
It was Sam Ricci taking that face-off. Danny Bocafola also on the wings on the long pole.
Danny Bocafola now see the slash. Cornell will have the man up, and as a result on the face-off, Hobart will only have one wingman on the near sideline.
That lone wingman is Josh Doobie, number 90, as the face-off is won by Mike Valent, but the ball is back on the ground as Valent is still trying to pick it up. So many sticks still there, and eventually the ground ball is picked up, and that one goes to Charles Packer, and will put the Big Red back on the man up.
So Cornell's going to run with the second unit of its man up, or possibly the third unit, giving it a save percentage right now, a very impressive 750.
Look like he got that screen from Connor DiTomaso from Hobart. As Valent and Ricci will do battle once again. And a push will go against the Big Red and give the ball to Hobart.
And as we just mentioned, Hobart definitely won, and we pretty much have seen almost everybody. We got Brian Luzzy, Beth Page on the near wing, as Sam Ricci takes another face-off. And this time he wins the face-off.
Also for Oblivion, that's his third career goal for the Big Red, as Ricci will peel off with the face-off win and reset things. The first time we're getting to see the deck because of the scoreline, but it goes to show you that, you know, even against a Division I program like Hobart, a prolific program like Hobart, these deck pieces are going to get things going for the Big Red, as Monty Cook will pick up the ground ball off the face-off.
Nice ground ball by Monty Cook. Cornell wins another face-off.
A tough pill for Hobart's ball, but again, this is the number 9 team in the nation that they are facing in Cornell. This is a Cornell team that's looking to match what Coach Busek did in his first season. This bouncer from Stillwell just goes over. Backup will go to Cornell. Game will end, and Cornell will take a 23-7 win over Hobart and reestablish a statement to the rest of the Division I saying, hey,